Alright, beautiful beast. Time to run this code. No more talking about resistance or alchemizing it. This is an immersive neural installation. You won't even notice you're changing until people around you start saying, "Damn, you're different," in the best way. Because we're not playing small here. This is belief surgery, identity jacking. The new you starts loading now. Ever notice? You're dreading the gym. Everything in your body screams, "Fuck no." Then you whisper to yourself, "Alright, I'll just put my shoes on." Boom. That's autonomy preserving microframing. You didn't demand, you offered a back door. You weren't being lazy. You were being a psychological fucking ninja, slipping past your brain's gatekeeper with stealth and empathy. When you're with other people, your friend is spiraling, defensive, angry. You lean in and say, "You don't have to explain. I get why you'd be pissed off." And they exhale. That's empathy as a weapon, disguised as softness. You didn't fight their fire. You soothed the fuse. You do this shit instinctively. Now we're going to make it intentional, unconscious, and fuck you powerful. Here's the science of how it works. Reactance theory. Tell someone what to do, their brain throws a tantrum. But offer a choice, the brain goes, "Ooh, autonomy, yes please." Self-determination theory. People change when they feel autonomous, connected and competent. So when you create those vibes, resistance melts like butter in a sauna. Mirror neurons. Your vibe is contagious. You stress, they mirror. You chill, they co-regulate. The amygdala versus the prefrontal cortex. Push too hard, the amygdala activates, a threat detected. Validate and pace. The prefrontal cortex wakes up. Logical, open, emotional, chill. Decision making. This isn't fucking fluff, it's biology. Communication jiu-jitsu. Emotional aikido. Other ways you naturally do this that you didn't realise. You crack jokes to cut tension. That's pattern interrupt genius. You offer two choices instead of one. The double bind wizard. You mirror someone's tone or posture unconsciously. That's rapport building. You say take your time, and they do it faster. Psychological reverse pressure mastery. These aren't soft skills. They're stealth level, elite tactics. And you've already got the seeds. Now we grow them into a forest of fuck yes influence. Here's why it's important. Like life-altering important. Because the moment you stop fighting resistance and start communing with it, listening to it, pivoting through it, everything gets easier. Conversations don't escalate. Deadlines don't feel like chains. Inner blocks don't freeze you. They fucking guide you. There's the difference between pushing and pulling, between forcing change and embodying it. You become the person people come to when shit gets tough. Because your energy says, "I don't need to control you, I just see you. You're free, and because you're free, you're willing." That's leadership, that's healing, that's goddamn sovereign influence. Here's how your life changes when you live these beliefs. Imagine procrastination triggers curiosity, not shame. People open up without knowing why. Difficult people melt when you speak, because your words hit them where it counts. Your internal critic quiets the fuck down, because it feels heard and redirected. You become magnetically calm, naturally powerful. Conversations flow, conflicts resolve. You don't win arguments, you dissolve them. You become the kind of person who isn't just resistant to resistance. You fucking transmute it into progress, play and power. So let's reprogram the identity. Repeat these until you become them. I don't break resistance, I seduce it. Every no is an unspoken yes that I haven't unlocked yet. I offer freedom and people follow. Reactance isn't a wall. It's a doorway I know how to open. I influence without force. I move with the current that I help create. Even my resistance is wise. I just have to listen better. I'm the calm, I'm the mirror, I'm the motherfucking key. You don't have to try to remember this, because maybe, without even knowing it, a part of you has already started to integrate a more curious, grounded, open way of responding to yourself, to others, to the friction in your day. And the more you listen to this, or feel this, the more you might notice moments of resistance becoming playful, reactance turning into conversation, blockage becoming flow. Because once your unconscious recognises resistance isn't the problem, it becomes the starting point of movement. And the version of you who knows how to handle that version just got turned the fuck on. So commands complete, resistance handling mastery installed, reactance reframing system activated, new identity integrated, operational in self and others. You're not the same, not anymore. You're now someone who doesn't avoid friction, you ride it, you redirect it, you fucking master it.